Sit. 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 What you doing, boy? What you doing? Oh, here comes the other one. What you doing, girl? Yeah, it's just motor oil. Yeah, it's just a clutch and a towel. Man's best friend. What's going on, everybody? I am getting ready to put the motor on the engine stand. Hold on a minute. It's a rainy day in the neighborhood, and just went to go pick up AC Delco's engine stand, something that I needed for this build and another one that I'm going to be working on, Lord willing, next year or possibly end of year, depending on how the rest of this year goes. So I went to go pick that up. I'm gonna go ahead and break it out the box, get it assembled, get everything mounted up to the back of the motor, and then I'm gonna put the motor on the engine stand. The goal for today, and I told myself I wasn't gonna do anything to this motor this weekend, because pretty soon I'll have everything disassembled, wrapped up, boxed up, and honestly just waiting until I'm able to get it sent off. But it's a rainy day. I watched a movie with the wife and child. I was like, man, let me just go ahead and get this done, because I don't know what's going to happen the upcoming week. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the motor on the stand, like I said, and I'm going to remove the oil pan, and then I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to take a look at the crank and the housing and all of that stuff, and I'll probably leave it be. I don't think I'm going to remove anything other than that oil pan. Probably look in the oil pan, see if I see any type of metal shavings. I doubt that I will, because I really haven't driven the motor hard, but I have definitely, you know, enjoyed it and let those bald eagles, you know, fly. But I don't think I'm going to see any type of metal parts or anything like that. So just an exploration for right now. There's not too much more that I can do. I need to get the kit so I can remove my hub balancer, because right now I can't do it, and I probably should have. There's a trick that I know that works to removing that without even having to get the attachment, but I can't do it now. I took the flywheel off, so that trick may not even work. But anyway, I'm going to go rent a tool so I can pull that off, and once that's off, then I'll get into the timing chain, then I'll get into removing the camshaft. But you know, like I said, that's going to happen later on, probably next weekend or the weekend after that. But this is what I'm doing for right now. I'll see you in a few minutes after I get the rest of this oil out of the oil pan. Okay, so motor's out. I mean, oil's out of the oil pan. It's drained, probably about 95% empty, 98% empty. So I took the engine stand out of the box, right? And I'm looking at all of my parts, and I was like, okay, instead of doing the manly thing and putting it together by using common sense, I will go ahead and look at the directions that they provide with the kit. Man, look at this. AC Delco jack stands. Does that look like a jack stand? This is an engine stand, and they put a jack stand operating instructions in the box. So I don't know what's up with that, but AC Delco, for real? Like, I'm glad I know how to assemble this, and I don't have to rely on reading the operations instructions. But man, what if somebody would have bought this and they absolutely had no idea how to put this together? Oh, they would have to come to YouTube. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get this assembled, and I'll be right back. So what I'm doing right now is, I don't know if you guys can see it. What I'm doing right now is basically sizing up where I want to put my bolts in my motor. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the bottom two holes. These brackets will line up for the bottom two, and then I'm going to use my either this hole or this hole for the top. And I know they say that you need to have the crank somewhere center of the shaft. In this case, that's probably going to be what I do. I really prefer not to do that for my own reason, but I mean that's where I'm gonna put the holes at. So I'm gonna go ahead and lower this motor down a little bit and get these dialed in. I'll be right back.